Hello, I'm Noah Shack, Vice President at CIJA. Unfortunately, today we weren't able to gather in person for our annual Jewish Community Advocacy Day at Queen's Park, but dozens of community volunteers came out virtually to meet with more than half the legislature, with MPPs from all political parties, to make sure that the Jewish community's voice is heard.
Hi, I'm Barbara Bang, Chair of Toronto CIJA, and I'd like to thank everyone who came out today for our first ever virtual Advocacy Day at Queen's Park. You made this a wonderful day. We spoke to many people here at Queen's Park from our homes. It was a great day for our community, and despite COVID-19, we once again had a successful, wonderful Advocacy Day.
We talked about some of the most important issues facing our community, including the rise of anti-Semitism, discrimination, and hate in our province, and the importance of looking after the needs of the most vulnerable in our society, particularly during this pandemic. These meetings took place on the heels of Ontario becoming the first province in Canada to adopt the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism. This is a crucial step forward in the fight against hate, and we deeply appreciate the support of our elected officials at this time.
I want to thank all the volunteers who came out to support this virtual Advocacy Day at Queen's Park, but I especially want to thank the thousands of community leaders and volunteers who support us every day in the work that we do at CIJA. Thank you so much, and happy Chanukah to you and to your families.
As we begin to celebrate Chanukah, we reflect on a year behind us that unfortunately was filled with much darkness, but also had many bright points of light. We're privileged to be joined by several elected officials and community leaders to share their support for our community as we begin looking forward to the year ahead. Happy Chanukah.
On December the 10th at sundown, the Jewish community in Ontario and around the world will light the menorah, beginning the 8-day celebration of the Festival of Lights, or Hanukkah. Hanukkah reminds us that miracles can occur even in the darkest of times, and that message is more important than ever before. This holiday allows us to light up our lives by reflecting on life's blessings and by remembering the resilience of the Jewish people, both past and present. I want to take a moment to thank CIJA for all the incredible work they've done this year to support the community and take care of one another. You are the bright lights we need. To all those celebrating, I hope you and your family stay safe and healthy. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Today was a great day for our Jewish community. Relationships with elected officials ensure that government hears our Jewish voices. It was wonderful to participate in Lobby Day once again. Thank you to CIJA for bringing us together and for your critical work. This day reminded me of the power of community to unite and advocate for issues that impact us all. I'm proud of the progress we've made in combating anti-Semitism, securing government support for Jewish nonprofits, and much, much more. I'm so grateful that we are making such an important change happen together. On behalf of UJA Federation, I wish everyone a wonderful holiday. Chag Hanukkah Sameach.
On behalf of Ontario's official opposition, New Democrats, I wish everyone celebrating a joyous first night of Hanukkah. Like so many folks in communities across Ontario, I wish we could be at Queen's Park today to light the menorah together, or gather in person with family and loved ones to celebrate. But I know that as you connect with loved ones on the phone or by video chat, or as you celebrate on your own, or with immediate family at home, Hanukkah's message of resilience, its message of determination and solidarity in the face of despair, and the triumph of hope and light over darkness speaks to us all, especially clearly this year. So, happy Hanukkah. May yours be filled with happiness, hope, and goodwill. And here's to the hope that next year we will be able to celebrate, eat latke, and spin the dreidel in person. Chag Sameach.
Today was a very important day for our community as we met with elected officials across the province. And the timing was particularly fortuitous as it comes just weeks after the province formally adopted the all-important IHRA definition of anti-Semitism, and announce new grants that will help keep our community safe. As we get set to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah, a celebration that we all know will be very different this year, there is one constant. One thing remains the same, and it's that the brightness of the menorah will shine light into each and every one of our homes and lives. So on behalf of the Jewish Federation of Ottawa, I wish you all a very happy and healthy Hanukkah. Chag Sameach.
It's so great to be joining all of my friends from CIJA virtually. Across the province tonight, when the sun sets, the Jewish community will celebrate Hanukkah, a tradition as old as time. For 8 nights, families will light the menorah, spin the dreidel, and eat delicious foods together. At its core, Hanukkah celebrates the triumph of light over darkness. We need to remember that message now more than ever. I know we're celebrating differently this year. It is great to be coming together virtually with CIJA to celebrate the miracle of Hanukkah. And I want to take this opportunity to reflect on the many important contributions that CIJA and Ontario's Jewish community have made, and to wish all those celebrating a happy Hanukkah. As leader, I look forward to continuing to work closely with you in 2021 to strengthen our relationship and pursue our common goals. On behalf of myself, my family, and the Ontario Liberal Party, Chag Hanukkah Sameach.
Shalom. Hamilton is a proud and resilient community. We are supporting others in getting through the pandemic, and we are combating anti-Semitism, BDS, and intolerance every day of the year. But there is no obstacle we can overcome when we work together. Because we are stronger together, we are stronger than ever. Thank you so much.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone, and I just wish I could share the Festival of Lights with you in person, lighting the menorah together, sharing some jelly donuts and latkes, and let's hope that next year we'll be able to do that. And after such an extraordinary and challenging 2020, it is so important we have this opportunity to celebrate the Festival of Lights together, even if it's virtually, and knowing that as we move into 2021, it's going to be a brighter year for all of us.
Because Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday, there's a number of different explanations as to what the miracle of Hanukkah actually is. Most famously, and the most popular one, is the story of this miracle of oil. And that is the Maccabees, upon recapturing the temple, go about cleaning it up after the invasion of the Greeks. And somehow a miracle occurs that they find a bottle of kosher oil, certified by the high priest, that could be used to relight the menorah. This bottle was only enough light to last for 1 day, but miraculously, it burns for 8. That's the most common tale that is told about the miracle of Hanukkah. But I want to share another one with you. It's my most favorite one too. The miracle of Hanukkah could also be seen that when the Greeks invaded the temple to take it over, and everyone was running to save their lives, to collect their families, and go to wherever it is that safety was. In the midst of that invading hell, there was one person whose name we will never know. But rather than go running to save their families or look after their personal safety, before they did that, they took a bottle of oil and they buried it in the ground. And they did it because they believed that no matter how bleak the moment may have seemed at that time, they believed that the Jews would come back and they would need that bottle of oil. Of all the miracles that we can hold in our lives, and there are many, the miracle to believe that no matter how bad things seem in the moment, that things will be better, is an enduring Jewish one, and one that we take great pride in sharing with the world. And so this year, as we celebrate Hanukkah in a dark moment, things will be fine. And light once again will fill all of our lives. So a happy Hanukkah.